Hi, my name is Thinus and I do abstract art. I've recently been re entering my art journey as I've lost touch with it for a while, and today we're just gonna do a sketch with me or a doodle with me actually. As you can see in my sketchbook, I've done a lot of weird doodles and I hope to fill out the sketchbook with more. So let's fill out this entire page. When I'm starting my doodles, I usually begin with just a random blob. And I don't like to think about it too much. I just start with a random shape, usually it's organic, and then I work from there. I tend to use a lot of random lines to connect things, and whatever appears, and if you see something in it, then you see something cool, and if not, you just keep working because you never know what's gonna happen when you're doing these random doodles. You just let the pen take you wherever and just keep working on it until it's complete. If you're doing a doodle like this, I would definitely encourage you not to stop even if you think it looks ugly, because like I said, it can start off looking really rough, but eventually, usually, something cool happens and all of a sudden everything just kind of clicks. And the more that you practice this, like, the better you get. So like in the end, it's worth it anyways. Honestly, just using the pen alone is so relaxing to me because I don't have to worry about going back and erasing mistakes. I just keep working on top of what I have. Sometimes I'll take inspo from these pages and color them in and do like super colorful, wacky art like this. I'll put it on screen now. I don't know like where this art comes from. I just find it so relaxing, and I just let the pen do all the work. I'm not really thinking too much as I'm doing this. But this method of art, this like doodling style that I love, it speaks to me so much because it's just fun and wacky. It doesn't really have any particular meaning, which I find enjoyable. It's just meant to be something that's sort of fun. And I used to try to draw realistically, and I found that I kind of hated it. And I especially hated like drawing people and drawing faces. And I think that's because I just see too many faces in my day-to-day life, whether that's in person or, especially when I'm on the phone, when I'm on social media. It's just like I'm staring at faces all day. Like I want to see something different. And so doing this style of art just makes me feel at peace and that I don't have to worry about anyone or anything. So I don't really know how I really got into this style. I did used to doodle a lot as a kid, and it was just like ornamental styles that I learned, or those drawings where you would start off in the center with like a circle and then just work your way around it with the same patterns and lines. I forgot what that's called, but I started off there, and eventually I guess I just went like off the path where like nothing had to be even, nothing had to be around the circle or whatever, and I just started drawing random lines and zigzags and swirls and blobs, and eventually it would like take over part of the page, and I thought, hey, that looks pretty cool, and I just kept going from there. And honestly, these don't take too long. I did this whole thing in about an hour, and I was just chilling with it. I had my headphones on, I was jamming, and just letting the pen take me wherever it wanted to go. I'm hoping that I can fill out this sketchbook with this doodle style more and more, and just expand what kind of shapes I use. So I hope that you'll enjoy watching my journey doing that, because I'm definitely going to upload more videos to YouTube of just me doing my art, doing sketches, sketch with me videos and all that. So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like whenever I start filling out a sketchbook, I won't use its pages like all the way. Like I'll skip a lot of pages here and there, and I won't really fill out the whole thing and then just buy a new one, and the process starts all over again. So I want to fill out as many pages as possible in the sketchbook and then do a sketchbook tour. So I really feel like I can see everything that I've learned so far on my journey in getting better in art. While I do want to fill out the sketchbook a lot, and it's gonna take a little bit of time because I'm a bit of a busy person, I do also want to stay consistent with doing my little paintings. I have these canvases. They're just like A4 size canvases, and I just like to do little abstract art paintings on there. And I tend to use Posca markers a lot, which are just the acrylic markers, and those are great if you're just using like flat colors and you're not blending or anything. And I really like using these markers because I can focus on getting clean lines and just having bold colors stand out on the canvas. So I really enjoy that a lot. Eventually this year I do want to get into doing bigger canvases. I just don't have the time right now, but I do want to learn how to like actually paint, because I've never been good at it. Never. And currently in this class that I'm in, we're doing like very like realistic style paintings, which is, not my forte, but having the skill is still good, and I'm glad that I'm just learning something new about art, because I feel like I've been stuck at the same level for such a long time. But yeah, I'm happy to be learning something new in art anyways, because I've been on like the same sort of level as an artist for a really long time, because I just didn't really bother to learn new skills, just mostly doing this for fun, which is totally fine, but I do want to see some improvement this time. But honestly, my relationship with art has been so on and off throughout the years. There have been years where I just didn't even touch a pencil in a sketchbook, because I just felt like so out of sync with myself and with art, and felt like everything I did was garbage and frustrating anyways. So it's only recently that I've started doing art consistently again and being happy with it, and being happy with being a beginner. Because when you're looking at social media a lot and you see these people that have been practicing for years and really honing in on their craft, it can make you feel like, as a beginner artist, like you're never gonna get there, and that you tend to feel defeated at times and feel like it's not even worth putting in the effort, because there are millions of people that are better than you. But honestly, you really have to put that aside and focus on the fun part and what you can do and what part of art you do enjoy, and not really focus on the end product or making sure it's perfect, or getting a bunch of compliments. on my journey getting back into art, I really realized that it is about, first and foremost, having fun. Because if you're not having fun, you're just like kind of punishing yourself trying to learn these things. And who wants to do that? Life is stressful enough. I'm not gonna turn this hobby into something painful, because that's just no fun. That's not good. But for anyone who's felt that they were in the same boat, just give art a shot again and just be absolutely silly with it. And if being silly with the art brings you joy, that is amazing. That is way better than anything else in the world. And then if you want to keep learning the techniques, then keep learning the techniques. But don't let it stress you out. Because I did that and I lost touch with a part of who I was, which is being a very silly artist. I hope you enjoy the video. Please check out my other social media, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!